Hey y'all! Welcome to Get Ready With Me Part 2, in which I get my hair ready. And this is going to be so much shorter than putting on the makeup because I do nothing to my hair. You can see it's freshly washed, and when I wash it, I use shampoo and conditioner, whatever is not super expensive. And when I get out of the shower, I put some Moroccan oil, argan oil, that stuff, in. I start on the back and I rub it forward. I use just the teeniest little, like, dime size amount in the palm of my hand because it's oily. It's oil. So I don't need a lot. But I love it. I love it. I love it so much because it smells amazing. And because it's like super lightweight and my hair just sucks it up and you can't even tell it's in there. But it's really good for my hair because my hair, particularly underneath this part of my hair, the nape of the neck hair, is really very curly on it, and therefore it's more brittle. It breaks pretty easily, so it needs the extra moisture. The hair up here is more wavy. I think it's like a 2A or B, and the hair underneath is more like a 3A. And if you don't know what those mean, you should do what I did and go look it up on the internet, because I had no idea what those. I heard people talking about, I have this type of curl, and I was like, what does that even mean? So I went and looked it up. So what we're going to do with this today is comb it. I once watched a YouTube video where some woman showed how to get curly hair, like I forget what it's called, but it was some movement of, doing all this stuff to make your hair curly without any products. And she washed it and she used all these special shampoos. And then when it was still wet, and fresh out of the shower, she like flipped her head upside down over the bath and she put like 6 different types of product in her hair. And then she was, upside down. She was scrunching it, and she was like, she was making a big deal about the fact that she was smoothing her hair like this. And I'm gonna unplug this because it keeps beeping at me, and I don't like that. And I was like, lady, if you're having to do all of that to make your hair curly, you probably don't have curly hair. Just saying. Like, I don't do diddly squat to this, and it's curly. If I do something with it, the curls look good. If I don't do anything to it, they look frizzy as F. But if you have to do all that and put all that product in your hair, and no, you don't have curly hair. Just live with your straight hair, or curl it. I don't care. But all that and then being like, these are my natural curls and this is my natural curl clump formation, or what? No. So here's what I do to get my hair ready. I've got a wide tooth comb. I never use a brush or a fine tooth comb on it while it's wet, which it's been in a towel all this time while I did my makeup, so it's not really wet. It's not soaking wet. It's damp. It's not dry, but it's not wet. So you see I kind of combed the top until it got into a clumpiness here. And then I'm going to start at the bottom and I'm going to work my way up. And the reason I don't use a fine tooth comb or a brush or anything while my hair is in any state other than dry is because I don't want to break it. And if your hair is in a weakened state when it is wet, so it breaks more easily. So wide tooth comb for the win. And I just comb it all forward, as you can see. I'm sure this is super fascinating to all of you. I don't know why you're watching this, assuming that you even are. And I'm sure this is going to get like 2 views. So I'm looking forward to the monetization on this. I'm looking forward to all the money that's going to come rolling in from my how to do your hair tutorial. Okay, and now that I've combed all the tangles out, I'm going to pick up all these hairs that came out, which honestly, considering the fact that you are constantly shedding, is not a terrible amount here. I mean, my hair is pretty long, and this is how much came out. That's not that much. It's really not for the length of my hair. So that's, maybe I'll scrunch the end a little bit to try to encourage curl clumping, and maybe I'll tuck the bangs such as they are. Can you call these bangs? They're your chin length, but tuck them behind my ear so maybe they'll get a attractive little wave in them as they dry. And eventually, actually, I'm going to comb this back because it had a really severe side part. Which this isn't 1988. I don't need a really severe fuss. I probably did in 1988, but I don't now. I think I was like in 5th grade in 88. Maybe 4th, I'm not sure. That's a long time ago, y'all. Most of y'all probably weren't even born. I bet. Maybe I should do something like this to get a little volume. A little volume, a little wave. Okay, and then tuck behind my ear again. Tuck. And now I'm gonna let it dry. And then eventually it's gonna annoy me being on my neck, and I'm gonna put it up in a bun on top of my head, because that's what I always do, or ponytail. It's usually on the top of my head though, because then I can just put a clippy in it and sleep in it that way, and I leave it up there for days. Did I mention I'm low maintenance? Alright, that's it. Love you long time. Bye.